Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I come to you guys with this look right here. I try out the P.Louise Sandwich Stages palette. So this is what they look like. So if you guys would like to see how I apply these shadows and what I think of these palettes, stay tuned, and the look is about to follow. I do swatches while I go through each palette, so you will have swatches in there as well in between. So yeah guys, bye for now guys. So I've already done my face. I've left the base on my eyes because I will be using P.Louise base, and I've done my face. Hopefully there are no fallouts in these palettes. So I'm just going to quickly do my base on camera, and this is the P.Louise base in Ruma number 2. So I'm just going to apply that on my eyelids. I do already have a little bit of concealer on my brow bone, but I've taken off what's on my lid. I'm just going to use a paintbrush for this. This is a filbert brush, number SY67. I'm guessing that's the number. But yeah, I like this because it's very flat and wide. I don't really like this for cutting the crease because it does leave streaks. So, but I do like it for applying the base. So yeah, I'm sweating, man. It's so hot today. So I'm just going to quickly apply that on my eyes. So I'm just going to quickly go through the packet. I did start opening it and then I remembered, let me save it for my videos. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to quickly read everything. Well, not everything, because this is on all the palette, because this is a sandwich stage palette. Basically what P.Louise does is she doesn't do the usual method of setting the base and putting transition first. She starts off with the crease first. Usually it's the deepest shade, and I have come to use that technique and it does make your makeup look very good. So I do love her technique, but I haven't taken any classes with her, so I'm not 100% knowledgeable on it. So it'd be nice to read this and see how it goes. So this is the packet. It looks like a sandwich packet, and instead of the nutrition information, it tells you what's in the packet. So it's 16 shades, and then it says 95 grams sass, and then 100% fierce, and 70 gram sauce, which I love. I love the way she talks as well. I do watch her Instagram stories and I just love the way she talks. And when she does her 2-minute tutorials, she does do some tutorials on her Instagram, so I do save them because I do absolutely love hers and Mmmmitchell's techniques. And I also love Stacey Marie Amiri, as you guys already know, because I am a fan. And yeah, there was 25% off on this. Somebody had shared a code somewhere on the internet and I used it and I got 25% off. I don't know if that code works all the time, but it's P.Louise 1. So if you guys want to try it, you can, and you get 25% off. So I'm going to read the side of this. So it says, remember, you are what you eat. It's thick, babe. Can you handle it? Indulge in the perfect foursome within the sandwich. You are spoiled for choice, babe. Containing 4 layers of smooth, clean application. Sandwich stages to P.Louise are the stages it takes to create a perfect blend. Which is true. I love her looks, like I said. So come take a seat and eat with us. Let P.Louise take you for a delicious meal of discovery. Layer by layer, you learn by each shadow and be obsessed with our recipe of perfection. Remember, we advise a healthy, balanced diet, so make sure to bite into every stage a little at a time, babe. Believe me, these shadows will fulfill your appetite. Between 2 stages of success is a whole lot of determination. You can live a full life on an empty stomach. We get it, babe. You're starving for stardom. Bon appetit, bitch. Keep your fingers off what's mine, babe. Love it. Love what she wrote. And then, yeah, back in the back there's ingredients. And it says nutrition. It says the perfect tasty recipe always starts by picking up the best ingredients. Half a teaspoon of hustle, a pinch of faith, a tablespoon of class, and 3/4 cups of determination. Storage. Keep on your own makeup station. Warning, once placed onto the eyes, you turn into a red hot bitch. Current status, hungry AF. Love it. And then on this side it tells you how to apply each palette. So there's a palette called You're Just Getting Started, Babe. Second course, Let's Be Having You. Don't mind if I do. And a little bit more. Damn, I give in. Last serving, please. So I'm going to go in order as how she tells you to go. So let's start off. And I'm going to insert some swatches. So I'm taking this off. It's like a proper sandwich packet. And I really don't want to take it off. I want to keep it like this. Because I am a proper P.Louise fan and I'd love to one day be able to have every single thing in her collection. So these are the 4 palettes in here, and it's got a little plastic on the side to protect your palettes. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go through each of them. Pick up a palette, I'll insert the swatches and then I'll apply them. So let me just show you what the palettes look like. So these, I'm guessing, are the bread on both sides. And then they have cheese. And then some tomatoes and lettuce. I just love the whole thought gone into this. So first one is You're Just Getting Started, babe. So this is what the first palette looks like. So it comes with a little sleeve as usual, and it says Sandwich Stages on it. Here are the shades: Bite Me, Indulge, and Delicious, and Smoking. So I'm just going to quickly insert the swatches in here. It says, ready to whet your appetite and tingle your taste buds with our first layer of the sandwich. This palette will build the foundation of your stages, the deepest, darkest tone to set the table feast. You always start with something heavy to line your stomach. It's the same with your creases, babe. Build your definition into the crease with this palette. Leave your haters hungry and wanting more. These go in the crease, and I think I'm gonna go in with, let's just wing it and see how it goes. So I'm gonna go in with the dark blue right here. So I'm going in with the M507 by Morphe, and I'm going in with Delicious, and there's very little kickback, if any. Like you can see, there's nothing there really. So I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna place that into my crease. I'm just gonna quickly pat the base again because it is creasing up. I'm going to put that in between onto my crease. It's not looking so pigmented, which is a shame. I kind of wish this was a bit more deep. But let's see how it goes. I'm going to use another brush and add that pink in as well. I'm going to go in with a pencil brush this time, and I'm going to go in with Bite Me. This one has quite a bit of kickback. Don't know if you guys can see. But yeah. Ooh, I really like this color. This is nice and deep. I like it. Very nice, very, very nice. Maybe I should have used a pencil brush for this side as well. It probably would have worked better. I'm going to do the next eye and come back to you guys. Okay, so I take back what I said about the blue. I absolutely love it. There was kickback after a few applications, so I guess it just needs working into. So yeah, this is You're Just Getting Started, babe. So the next shade is Second Course, Let's Be Having You. So let's read what that one says. Now that you've had a taste, are you ready to sink your teeth into something bigger? For our next layer it's the brighter and the better when it comes to these bad boy fillings. Once you've bitten, you'll be addicted. Take the palette to soften the edges of your last course. Remember, you never want to lose a stage when indulging in your next serving. So let's go into this. So this is what it looks like. This shade is called Yummy. This one called Snack. And this one called Eat Me. And this one is Buttered Up. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to insert the swatches now. So as I've already used blue and pink, that's what I'm gonna apply onto their edges using a Morphe M506, and I'm gonna be going into the blue, which is called Yummy. This one has a lot of kickback. So what you do is place it half of the shade on the last stage and half above it. So that's what you do. Okay, I'm loving this shade. I'm going to use another M507. This one is a clean one, and M507 was by Morphe. And I'm going to pick up Snack, which is the hot pink in the palette, and I'm going to go in here. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye and come back. So this is the next palette, and it's called Don't Mind If I Do, add a little bit more. So this one says, now for the final touches, babe. We bet by now you're starving for some beautiful colours to soften up this sandwich. We recommend when blowing out your blend, it's best to binge on this seductive selection. We always save the lightest blend until the last. Take this up to the brow, babe. No harsh finishing here. So this is what this palette looks like, which is all pastels. So this shade is called Taste Me. This shade is called Real Deal. This one is called Rich, and this one is called Flavor. So I will insert the swatches right now. Okay, so I am gonna go in with a fluffy brush. So I'm gonna pick up this brush right here by Morphe, and it's the M505, and I think I'm gonna go in with Rich, which is the yellow in the palette, and I'm just gonna take it to the brow, which my shadows have already gone up to the brow, and you can hardly see this shade, so I might just go in with another shade as well. So let's see, just place this yellow here. You can hardly see it on my skin tone, so I'll go in with the purple. I'm going to just use the same brush. I'm going to use my color switch to take off the powder. So this isn't the actual color switch. I bought this from Primark and it works just fine. So I'm going to go in with the purple. That's what it looks like. It's like a lilac shade, and I'm going to lightly raise it all over. So it's not really coming off on my skin for some reason. But I do love these shades. I will be using them a lot more. This is for blending, so I guess that's why they made it really light. And I am quite liking the little hue it's leaving behind. You can zoom you guys in. Not a lot of kickback in this palette. So I'm actually liking how light it is, so you have to look really closely to be able to see. And I think in the inner corner I'm just going to use a highlighter, so you will blend in. I've got like a purpley highlighter I can use. So yeah, this is it. So I'm going to go back in with the last two shades before I go into the last palette. So I'm going to go in with this blue right here, which is from the first palette. You're just getting started, babe. I'm just going to intensify these colours. So now I'm going to go back into the second palette and repeat the stages. This palette is very, very well thought out. The way that they've paired up the shades and the pigmentation isn't so harsh, but it's still there, and the way that you can build it up, I am here for it. At first I thought, oh, that's not so pigmented, but it is once you work into it, but it's not over the top. It's so workable, it's so blendable and workable. So I'm going to go into the last palette, very, very last palette, and I'm just going to apply more of that lilac shade, but I'm going to tap off what's on the brush just to blend out the edges, and I'm going to bring it all the way up this time. I'm going to pick up a bit of that yellow and see if it shows up now. So I'm just going to add it to, no, it's not showing up. It's like my skin color. Now for the last palette, and this palette is called Damn, I Give In, Last Serving Please. You know you're full now, babe, but can we tempt you with one last bite? Sometimes you've just got to give in to the urge and satisfy those cravings. We suggest you press these shimmers and shine on your lip to fully indulge and finish the ultimate meal. So here is this palette, and this is why I bought this. Obviously P.Louise too, but I usually, when I see palettes and I see that I've already got these shades, I wouldn't buy them, but this palette was calling out to me. So I'm not going to cut my crease, I'm just going to go straight on and apply the shade. And here are the shades. So this one is called Hungry AF, this is called Nibble Me, this is called Recipe, and this is called Sauce. I am going to go in with the green, which is called Nibble Me. I'm going to pick it up with my finger. I have a feeling they would look 10 times more better with a paint or something, but I'm going to try it out on its own. So, yep. Gorgeous, so pigmented, oh my god. Look at this. And all you have to do is just press it on. I have transferred some to the bottom, which I cannot get rid of because I've already applied my makeup. Oh wow, and there's no need to cut your crease, it's that pigmented. Wow, I'm so happy with this. Just gonna get a brush and go into the inner corner. Wow, it even applies well with a dry brush. I'm going with that blue on the side so it fix up the outer corner. I love this palette. I started off thinking it's not so pigmented, but it is. Love how it blends as well. It just blends, the shimmers just blend so nicely with the mattes. Wow, I'm so happy I bought this. I am very, very, very happy I bought this. So my camera is heated up right now, so I'm just going to quickly switch it off and I'll be back later. So I've applied my lashes, tight lined and applied lipstick while off camera, and I've also done the lower lash line. I've just used what I've used in the crease and transition on the bottom. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. I'm just going to quickly add a bit of black to the outside to deepen up the outer corner. I'm just going to go in with my Makeup Geek black shadow, which is, what it's called, Corrupt. Don't know if they still do it. So this is the Beach Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray brush in number 7. I have already highlighted my inner corner and I've used the Mmmmitchell Glow Kit for that. I'm just deepening out this area right here. I'm going to go back in with the blue as well after I've added the black. I'm going to deepen out this area. Going in with the shade Delicious in the first palette. Just going to add that in wherever I did the black. Blend it in. So it just deepens out the outer corner. Just going to quickly add a bit more shimmer. Just press it on. I do love these shimmers though. Okay guys, so this is the finished look guys. I absolutely love this palette. I actually give it a 10 out of 10. The colors aren't so deep, but they are very well put together and you can create a lot of looks with them, and they're so easily blendable, and the shimmers are just wow. And I think with the glitter glue they will stick on much better. A lot of fallouts in the shimmers, but there's no fallouts in the mattes. There is kickback in the palette, but as long as there's no fallouts, I'm alright. Overall, I love this palette. Well done, P.Louise. Once again, this is the first P.Louise palette that I have tried out and I absolutely love it. So guys, bye for now.